is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Tampa. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. On first down, Brady. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Bell a first down and then some. And all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, second-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now a first down carry by Bell, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Brady. And this is caught. It's Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Le'Veon Bell there to make the grab. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here's Lewis. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Jones with a nice burst there on 1st down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards. From the 36, Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. He was brought down by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. 2nd and 9. A give to Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Jones. Shedding the tackle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. The give is to Jones. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mercedes Lewis there to make the grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 1st down, Bell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On second down now, it's Bell. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Now Brady. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick.
Listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. From midfield, here's Brady. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 41, Brady. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. This one swung out here to Jones. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Brady now on first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Antonio Brown, 36 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try now for Succop. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here's Lewis. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to see. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead is now 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here's Lewis. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Brady now to throw. A check down here to Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs would extend their lead here just before halftime. Succop for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with the tackle. And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, Devontae Adams, he's a great volume receiver. Here, he's able to do some pretty nifty work after the catch.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Flushed out right. This is caught by Evans. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. The give is to Bell. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Bell. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And here's Lewis.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll run on 1st down. Jones And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Kevin Minter. And the Buccaneers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they watch this lead shrink a little.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point put through by Succa. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And here's Lewis.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Jamel Dean.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Brady. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. Going for it all. Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Buccaneers. Brady's going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. On the return, it's Taylor.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7.
Again, it's Jones. And some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
72 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
On first down, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Kevin Minter. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Brady. Going deep this time for Miller. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now.
And it'll be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.